weekly energies video. Last week was proven right in the world of me. So yeah, that was a bit extreme. I learned some lessons, and let me know how you got on when this video goes up, maybe on my last video, of how your lessons were learnt this week, if it applied to you, obviously. I'm going to do another energy reading now. I've decided today I'm going to do a tarot reading like I did last time, and then I've got an abundance reading deck, a fortune cookies deck, and a love reading, because those decks were just pulling to me today. So I'll get shuffling. I've changed the angle this time, but I'm not sure I like it, but let me know what you think. I need to get like a better tripod, because at the minute I've got this thing that just sort of boings around. So if it vibrates and stuff, it's because it's on like this weird spring thing that's meant to be for holding your phone so your neck's not hurting. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this reading. I'm gonna just like that, put my Palo Santo on. It helps clear the negative energies away, so you only pick up the lovely energies. Let's make sure that light. Nope. Sometimes they just go out themselves. Okay. Let's cleanse that deck quick. Make sure there's no energies in it. Right, so spirit guides of love and light of the highest vibration, the greatest good of all. What energies are in this week from the dates of the 7th of March to the 13th of March, please? That's helpfully placed. So what's the energies for this week, please, spirit guides? Oh, nearly dropped everything. You can tell when the energy's getting into your deck because it goes like this, and it just goes, and it's hard to keep control of. All right. Upright. These ones, but yeah, I thought so. That one fell off the table, but it's like that, right? I feel like we need one more card today. See what I mean? Like they're just, like it just shuffles like less uniform. That's probably a good word for it. Like that. Now it's like, actually, you're done. Apart from this one. Missing opportunity. Okay, we'll come back to that. Right, so this week's energies. I've got ash everywhere from that incense stick now. So we have strength. I'll show you the cards. Ooh, sorry, my fairy lights are on. Strength. Release in reverse. Turn that back around. Ace of air or wands. Yep. 5 of water and a 4 of water as well. So let's have a little tune in to the spiritual world. Bear with me, I will just have a little sort of moment. I feel like with the strength card this week, there's going to be a bit of, like from the week before, there's some sort of like kaboom, to put it bluntly, but like some sort of conflicts for some people, accidents, like you know, when you say something that you didn't mean and things like that, or something that's happened that's shouldn't necessarily have happened, or unpredictable sort of things. It felt like what happened in the last week. But yeah, with this strength card, it does feel like, because of last week's events, if you like, there's going to be some like harsh judgments. It feels like some people may have said some things that they shouldn't have. Let me just... definitely feels like some people have learnt some lessons. Some people are still feeling a bit salty this week. It feels like this week's a bit more busy, but not in the sense of we've got loads to do, as in you couldn't predict it. Still, so obviously that energy's sticking around. But not in a like a major event way, more in a this happened, then this happened, then this happened, this happened, and I haven't got to grips with today or this week sort of thing. It feels a bit like that. With this strength card anyway, so release. Let's have a look at this. It feels like how can I describe that? Like towards the beginning of the week, it feels like these things have happened last week. People are a bit, but some of you lot, us lot, are gonna be quicker to sort of forgive than others. It also feels like there's an energy of I can't be bothered with negative energy. I can feel that one myself. Ace of Air. What are you giving me? It feels like something's coming to light this week, probably from the whole shebang, either at the beginning of this week or with last week as well. It feels like a simple resolution. So whatever the problem was before or at the beginning of this week, it feels like, oh, actually it's not so much of a problem, sort of thing. And I'm not sure why. I'm not particularly picking up on what all the problems are, because it's a general reading, so it can mean lots of different things. That's why I've picked out all these oracle cards today. 5 of Water, what are you telling me? I feel like there's like goals that some people are going for at the minute, and it does feel like there might be some of you getting like going for a goal and having a disappointment, like news you didn't really want to hear, but you end up hearing it, with the 5 of Water and 4 of Water. It feels like you've gone for this goal and you haven't succeeded it. For some of you will, obviously, but for those of you that don't, it feels like it's because there's new options, there's different options ahead of you. So don't look on the negative side of this week. It does feel like the energy sort of coming out towards the beginning of the week from last week, and then like the energy's changing a bit more positively and a bit more like steady, a bit more everyday sort of calmer energy sort of thing. Yeah, so I'll go on to the oracle anyway. Let's do what. So spirit guides of love and light of the highest vibration. Oh, pretty please, can you tell me what abundance is coming this week? Oh, that was quick. Anything else, please? Excuse me. Anything else abundant wise this week, please? You're trying to come out. Right, let's go for that. Oh, I might look at that in a minute. So we've got moonlighting and attracting, not chasing. Alright, let me just read these out to you. So we have moonlighting and attracting, not chasing. I don't know if that comes up back to front on your camera, but let me know. So moonlighting, it says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you, which it makes sense because the spring energy this year is meant to change, so it's better for everyone. So at the minute we're a bit steady, like in my moon reading videos actually, we're a bit steady. We're not sure if we want to start things straight away, or we're still, some of us have still got the idea of things like, shall I take that step? But some of us have started. My chair is really squeaky. But yeah, so in the spring energy that's coming, which is March, conveniently, spring starts, these energies are going to take off, or start taking off. So that's a good card. Next, attracting, not chasing. It says anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because the fears underlying chasing energy instead of attracting what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So for those of you who ain't spiritual that are watching this, hi friends. So the way this works, how do I describe this for non-spiritual folk? If you're chasing after a goal, you're putting chasing energy out there. It means that you always want to chase it, but, which is kind of weird because that's completely against anything you've ever been taught in your whole life, but because it's the law of attraction basically. But if you put in attracting goals, like my favorite one is visualizations. So if you visualize every day something's coming to you, so say the easiest one for an example is money, right? So if you believe that money is coming to you, and you visualize for like 5 minutes a day max. You can do it longer, you can do it shorter time, as long as you can get a visual sort of representation in your head. Just practice this, for example. So we're, say you need £100. Visualize how you're getting that £100. So are you doing extra hours? Are you finding it on the street? Like any way that you can think possibly that money might come to you, or that can come to you, visualize it, and just like visualize attracting that. So for me, I'm starting this tarot thing. Maybe I'm trying to attract some more people onto my YouTube channel, for example. So I'd visualize that. So yeah, just try and change your energies. So the chasing energy is a negative energy. So it means like you want something but in a negative way. So if you change your vibration so it's higher, so it's an attracting energy, it's going to come a lot easier. If that makes any sense at all, let me know and I'll try and explain it better in the comments. Okay, so the back of the deck energy for this abundance question is let go of guilt. Hold on, sorry, I just sort of flicked that. So some of you are not addressing this because it's the back of the deck energy. Some of you are not addressing guilt of sorts. So it says, when you allow light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are, or the universe. Not necessarily God, take it how you want, source, if you've got different gods, whatever. It applies to all. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of betraying yourself for them. Berating yourself, sorry. So some of you, obviously, this is suggesting that you've got a bit of guilt, you've got a bit of... So it does feel like unnecessary guilt. So like something that's happening in the beginning of this week isn't your fault, but it feels like that energy is a bit like, oh God, sort of thing. But yeah, just try and separate yourself from that because that's probably not your fault. Keep that in mind. Right, next oracle. Also that does feel like the first two cards with the guilt. So the strength card and the release card. So release any energy that isn't yours or that's nothing to do with you, because, you know, we've got better stuff to do. So I'm just going to have a swig of this. I don't know if you know anyone else that gets a really dry mouth when they're doing tarot, but, you know, I have not drank enough anyway as it is. So let's ask what fortune cookies. We've got fortune cookie oracle that I've cracked out now. So spirit guides of love and light, of the highest vibration and greatest good of all. What fortune do we need to know about this week? Please tell us something good, because that would be nice. Oh, there's one. Oh, it wasn't that good. I don't think so anyway. I'll read it out properly in a minute. Oh, there's another one. I think I'll go for 3. One more, please. Oh, it flipped in the deck and it fell back in. They're all red. Hold on. Okay, I got it. There's a lot of red on this side and they're red on the other side, so they're hard to spot. Alright, so the first one that popped out is, this is the one that I was like, oh, it's not so good, is burnout. Okay, I'll read it to you. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained, so check in with your doctor, dentist and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Oh, so that's maybe the beginning of the week. Well, burnout, you know, maybe do a full body scan if you're into spirituality and meditation and things like that. Check out what's hurting, what's not feeling right. Change your foods, things like that. Excuse me. The second card that came out is personal riches. That's a better one. So this says small successes are likely now and bigger ones, are on the way. Now that's good, hopefully, because of the spring energy. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid rich schemes. So that literally means the lottery won't work, scratch cards won't work, investments probably, that sort of thing, get rich quick sort of stuff, not working. It means like, because it's spring energy coming in, you've got to work hard. So at the minute, all those little tiny seeds that are just about to pop up for spring, all those bulbs, they're working very hard to make sure that they turn into a lovely flower later on, just like you can. Just like you should be working hard so you can turn into a beautiful person later on, okay? Which you will. I have full faith in you. Society is the third one. Ta-da! I'll just read it to you because that text is tiny. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. Ooh, there you go. Spring energy again, because, you know, it's the time that humans like to mate, as well as like chickens and things. I'll do the back of the deck energy for that as well. Opportunities. All right, this says an important offer will be made. Be prepared to dress to impress. That's nice, like I just said with the spring energies. All right, next we have the love oracle next. All right, I can't get it out of the box. I can't get it, hold on. Still not. Still some more stuff in a box. Right, okay. That one feels like it needs a bit of cleansing energy, so there we go. There we go. Alright, next. Let's see what love energies are about this week between the 17th and the 13th. Spirit guides of love and light of the highest vibration and the greatest good of all mankind. All kind. Please can you tell me about the love energies this week? Thank you. Oh, 2 just flew out flying. Anything else? Oh, and some more. Alright, okay, cool. Let's go. So the first 2 that came out, these 2. So, I'll start with this one. This says, new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Lovely. And then this one says, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So these are literally about friends, new relationships, and like family as well. So I mean, it is a love oracle at the end of the day. That's a bit of everything. Right, and then this one, these two fell out together as well. I think this is like the more sexy part. Oh look, you can see my doggy. He's just walking around sleeping every now and then. So this one says, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there... Sorry, I just went mad. For there will be... Sorry. For there will find true bliss. I just couldn't read. I might just read that again just because special. Sexual union, once again. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Right, that sounded completely different the second time around. Next. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So yeah, there might be a little bit of lover's tiff for relationships, but also just enjoy each other, especially your bodies. Hey, no one's complaining, I suppose. But yeah, so there's your love oracle. I am going to double check the back of the deck energy for this because I didn't actually pay attention to it and completely forgot about it until a minute ago. So it was the 7 of Fire, tarot, I mean. It says, defend your beliefs, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Yes, so like I said with the beginning, I'll see if I pick up on any energies of that. But yeah, at the beginning of the week with the strength and the release card. Like I said, the energies are a bit funny from last week. Some of them are a little bit different for others. So maybe you had a better week last week, but the energy is, it feels separate from last week, but it also feels like that type of energy, like the negative energy, the negative events type energy is still about at the beginning of the week. But yeah, with the 7th of Fire, it does feel like because these things that people have been saying negatively, maybe behind your back or doing behind your back, or like these accidents or whatever happened, these conflicts that had happened, it feels like maybe step back from that situation and just act like an adult. I'm hearing, like, step back and go, should I shout at that person? Probably not a good idea. So yeah, just act like an adult. Like, think about, like, what would your mum tell you or something? Like, would she give you a good slap if you acted like that? So if she would, then obviously don't do it. Right, I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a good week, and I hope my tarot is wrong and not predicting something rubbish happening. But last week I got it bang on, and it definitely happened to me, and it definitely happened to quite a few people I know. So let me know how that resonates with you, maybe at the end of the week. Place a comment on this video or my last video about how last week's prediction was, and have a good day. I hope you do have a good week. But yeah, take care, guys, and I'll do another one of these on the ready for the 14th until the 20th. Okay. Bye.